I'm on it. I'm available. So you guys, I'm available. We are available for only money. In a TV. Don't they see? I lie. You know they see me. Hello guys, welcome back to Happiness Real Matters with Coach Happy. So, once you end, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment on the comment section. I beg. So today, if you have your drink, your wine, your juice, Coke, Fanta, any kind of drink you have in your house, in your kitchen, in your fridge or freezer, get them out, pour in a glass, and keep close to you, because I have my husband's recipe juice that I'll be using today, that I'll be sipping while I'm talking. Okay guys, let's first of all cheers. Cheers to friendship. Cheers. Okay, let me sip. Okay, so today's topic is 3 things that hurt relationships. And number 1 is destructive conflict. Conflicts filled with harsh words, criticisms, defense, and shutting down. I'm not going to say all men or all women. Some men and some women. In this topic today, I'll be talking to my men and to my ladies, single or married. This is for all of you. Some ladies, they talk with anger tone, even the men. Whatever I'm saying is vice versa. Please don't quote me wrong. Some ladies or men, sometimes we don't know when we start talking harshly, rudely, angrily. We criticize too. First of all, let's point on talking harshly, talking with harsh tone, using harsh words on our fiancé or our husband or our wife. When a lady or a man talk harshly, sometimes we don't really know. Some ladies don't know that they have this kind of this kind of character of talking harshly to their spouse. I have a friend of mine that, oh my God, whenever she's talking to her husband, she's always screaming. Sometimes I ask her, are you talking to your enemy, or you're actually talking to your husband? He's just right here. He's not even like far away that you're shouting for him to hear you. Why not bring down your voice, talk to him calmly? When someone talks to you about talking harshly, try to work on yourself on that. Criticizing your husband, criticizing your fiancé, criticizing your wife. Some men can criticize their wife, but women does it more, I guess. I'm sorry, my ladies, but we can criticize for the entire world, not only for Africa or America. We can criticize sometimes. Always try to fix it. Defense, sometimes we can defend ourselves. You have used that money. Your husband gave you 1,000 naira or $100, now. And then he asked you to use it for a particular thing. Instead of you using that money for that thing, you went to use it for something else, my sister. And the husband comes back and say, that money I gave you, I asked you to buy 1 glass of wine, or ask you to buy 1 bottle of wine. Did you buy the bottle of wine? No, honey, I bought Coke. Did I ask you to buy Coke? Instead of you to say, I'm sorry, honey, I'm sorry, sweetheart, I'm sorry, soulmate. No, you start to defend yourself. Accept that what you did is wrong and stop defending yourself. We ladies, we like when someone is trying to advise us. This is not only for the ladies, also for men. When someone is trying, or our opposite sex, our significant other is trying to correct us on what we did wrong, instead of us to accept, I beg, I never do that kind of thing. I know do, but you did it. But you always shut down because you don't want them to tell you that what you did is wrong. Sometimes we should try to accept our wrongs and make it right. Because if you keep shutting down, or criticizing or defending yourself or using harsh tone or at all time, and they're trying to correct you, but you don't want to work on it. You don't want to correct yourself. It's a very bad thing. It's a very bad attitude. Some ladies, some single ladies are still in their parent house just because of this particular act, this particular behavior here, this particular behavior that they have, and they don't notice. Some of them don't notice, some of them they know, but it's like it's their right that they are doing it. You know, don't correct my wrongs. Leave me. That's how God created me. I don't want to know. Even if God created you that way, do you know that you can also work on yourself and change yourself? Because sometimes not be God created you like that. God have created you perfectly, but you are creating yourself in your own way, putting bad character on yourself and making things, you know, difficult for yourself. Number 2, inadequate actions. Your relationship is only as loving as the actions you take daily. You know, sometimes our actions make our spouse or our fiancé to feel that, are you sure she's truly in love with me, or she's tired of this relationship? Not just thinking, oh, we're already married, why should I be stressing myself, making all this effort? Instead of saying I love you just with your mouth, choose to show your love by doing something for your partner. When Jesus said I love you, he did not just say I love you and he left us. No, he went out to heal the sick, raise the dead, do other things. I love you, are you just saying I love you and you're crossing your leg for manna to fall from heaven? It doesn't work that way. You know, they work like that. You have to action. You know, when they say when you're in a movie and you're about to shoot and they say action, you start acting, right? So do it. Act. Don't just, they cannot tell you action and you are standing there. Action, you are still standing there. Action. Hey, my brother, it be monument. If they say action, you start the script that you have read, you'll be reading for months. You start putting it in action. That's how love should be. Number 3, forgetting friendship. If you don't nurture your friendship, your connection may likely fade away. You have to communicate. You have to be intentional. You have to show appreciation. You have to give, like, act of service, take responsibility, forgive and share. Communication is key to every or any healthy relationship. When you communicate, you nurture. You're nurturing your relationship, because communication is one of the keys that keeps marriage, that keeps relationship. Show appreciation. When your spouse, your wife or your husband or your fiancé do something for you, appreciate them. Because some people are so rude when it comes to appreciation. They don't appreciate from their heart, especially when they need, let me say for example, they need a car and you give them clothes or shoes. Instead of them to appreciate that little one they have received or that they got for them, they'll be like, thank you. In fact, sometimes they will not even say thank you. Thank you is too big in their mouth. They'll be like, now this one I ask you. Is this what I ask you to get for me? I ask you to get me a car and you're getting me shoes and clothes. Don't I have shoes and clothes? Appreciate the little. No, my husband taught me, my soulmate, my husband, he taught me how to appreciate no matter how little that is. Not today. When we're caught, when he gets me something tiny, I'll appreciate him and be very, very happy that he did that. So bigger ones will come. So when they do something for you, try to appreciate, be appreciative. Don't know if they're trying you, and then boom, you're getting the dream one you have always desired. Yeah, forgive. Forgiveness is a very hard thing. Some people know sabi forgive. Some women, men don't like, but they don't like to forgive, or they don't know how to forgive. So I'm emphasizing on both, so you know. sometimes we both parties don't like forgiving. You do things and maybe your wife did something to you yesterday and she has said, I'm sorry, but you still have that in your heart. You have that in your heart, and your wife will say, honey, let's pray. Or your husband, vice versa, say, let's pray. Instead of you to, not that instead of you, you still go ahead and pray with them, with him or her, and you're still having that grudge in your heart. Please learn how to forgive, because when you forgive, your heart will be free, your life self go long. Learn how to share things, something that happened at work, share. So guys, yes, so call it a day today. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe, like, leave a comment, and don't forget to share. I'll see you guys next time on our next video. I love you guys so much.